Hi there, Tamala's testimonials coming from Kansas City, who are the home division champs, Kansas City Chiefs. I am beyond excited. I have decided that today, because we received a foot of snow, I was going to go ahead and do a, sorry, people are outside my house, comfort food thing. 12 feet of snow is a bit much for me. And I wanted to go ahead and do a comfort food thing for anybody who's going through all this Snowmageddon, Blizzard of Oz kind of thing. So I thought chicken Tetrazzini. What I've done is I have placed in my pressure cooker, which is a Ninja Foodi, garlic. I'm not going to make you go through the whole process because if you've seen my videos, then you know what I'm talking about. I have sauteed it. I put in chicken breasts. I put in a cup of chicken broth. I'm going to let that pressure steam. This can be adapted to any Instapot or any stovetop that you can do. I'm using what I'm calling, actually, they're what they're called, Palmini noodles. Somebody's thinking about me. Ooh, nose is itching. Okay, so Palmini noodles are actually hearts of palm, and they taste exactly like artichokes. Calories, 15. Total fat, 1.5. Saturated fat, 0. Trans fat, 0. Sodium, 140. Total carbs, 3. Dietary fiber, 2. That makes this 1 point net carb for each serving, which there are 6 in here. So I'm going to let you know that yes, this is a huge can. They come in several different sizes. They even come in pouches now. And what I do is I will take these Palmini noodles. They look just like linguine. They've got bend to them. They've got, you can't hear that, but it's crisp. So it would be like almost al dente pasta. Again, they taste just like artichokes. If you like artichokes, you're going to love these. But instead of using linguine, I'm using these. I have drained them. I have rinsed them. I have re-drained them again just to make sure that they're dry. So this is that whole can. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take probably only half of these because I didn't have all that many chicken breasts to use. And I think I'm going to go ahead and freeze half of them in frozen Ziploc baggies and reuse them. What you'll do again is you'll just re-drain them, defrost, and make sure that they are not wet. These are freaking fantastic. I could eat these raw. I could eat these as like a coleslaw. They're amazing. So what I plan on doing is, now that I've got my pressure cooker going, again, do this on the stove. You can boil your breasts, and what I did was add a cup of chicken broth, and then I will be adding a few more ingredients. I did saute some garlic in some butter just to give it a little bit more flavor. Pressure cooker is going, and we'll get back with you once the chicken is shredded, because I'm not going to make you wait for all that. But again, great job, Chiefs. I'm rocking last night's hair, last night's makeup. Actually, not last night's makeup, but only added like eye and lips. And I'm also using this video to show that I am actually really losing weight. I went from 139 to 129 within a 2-month period. Now, of course, I am stretching this, but you're not. There's abs underneath there, I swear. But I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about myself. And I'm using this as a video diary. And you're seeing it all in a row. So, see you back in a bit once I've shredded the chicken that has already been with a cup of chicken broth, the minced garlic and butter that I sauteed, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. while this is pressure cooking, I just wanted to go ahead with and tell you a little bit about my journey. I've been doing low carb for about 2.5 months. And while it's killing me not to have my pasta and my bread and my rice and my chips, I have really, really learned how to disengage as well as adapt with other products. There have been many products that have helped me. This is one, as well as many recipes that I have learned, which you'll see if you go through my whole my YouTube channel. The things that I've utilized, cream, butter, sour cream, these are things that you just don't usually associate with losing weight. But some reason they have worked for me, and I am so extremely grateful. I don't have muscles. Well, I kind of do. A little bit. I don't know. Is there a flap there? Yeah, there's a little bit. Hey, raw. I'm going raw on this one. I just wanted people to know that, you can do this. If you're an Italian, especially, for God's sakes, this is killing me. No pasta has really been my downfall. And I cook for my boy, and he loves his pasta. And I have learned to adapt and make things low carb, yet tasteful. So, anyways, that's my intermission while waiting for this chicken to be shredded, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I'm also, I'm using this as a diary. I have to go ahead and use this as my memorabilia for myself to see where I was to where I am now. And I'm just extremely grateful for the at least almost 20-pound weight loss that I've done in just a short amount of time. Makes me happy. All right, now's when we get to cooking. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. All right, so I did take out about 1/4 of the cup of juice that was left from the sauteed chicken breast. You'll see that there. All right. This is the chicken breast that has now been shredded. I'm going to add that to the pot. So excited about this. Okay. Now, I am going to add about I love capers. Capers are salty. They're juniper berries, actually. And they're so good for you. So I'm going to add a tablespoon, let's see here, to my pot. I'm going to add a jar of pimentos. Oh, there's no carbs in capers. There's 0.1 carbs in pimentos. Because I'm not able to have my onions, which do have quite a few carbs in them, I'm going to go ahead and just spice this up a little bit. I'm going to add sour cream, which is completely low carb, and you're supposed to add 1/4 of a cup, because I don't measure. I'm just letting you know now. I eyeball it. Looks like 1/4 of a cup to me. It's low carb. What am I worried about? All right, so then I'm going to mix this all together. So we've got the liquid from the chicken. Sorry. We've got the liquid from the chicken. We've got the sour cream. We've got the pimentos. And if I need to use that reserve broth, I've got it. I just don't want it to be too liquidy. I like my pastas creamy, not liquidy. All right. So we've got this here. Now, from here, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of fresh Himalayan salt, black pepper, and from the recipe that I have derived this from, you basically place all your chicken down. Now, if you were to use fresh pasta, you would break your pasta in half, and they say to use linguine and lay it over the top. So literally break it in half, lay it over the top so that it's kind of spread around. And then you add another cup of chicken broth as well as a half a cup of wine. Love my wine. I'm saving it for other things, not for this. I don't want the carbs in this. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to layer my palmini noodles over the top. And the funny thing is that they want you to pressure cook those noodles. So in this instance, you don't have to pressure cook at all, which makes this brilliant. So I've now layered my noodles. Actually, I don't even know why I'm layering them. I can go ahead and just probably add my chicken broth, or my cream of chicken soup, and my cream of mushroom soup, and then, no, you know what I do? I'm going to do it this way. All right. So I also have here a can of cream of chicken soup, a can of cream of mushroom soup, as well as Italian seasonings, onion powder, and I'm going to go ahead and add some red pepper flake to it. I'm not a huge spicy girl, but I happen to love this stuff. Plus, it's really good for the metabolism. So I'm going to add a little bit of that to all the top of it. A little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of cheddar, just to make it really super thick, and see where we go from here. Like I said, this is a trial and error thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the top, just like they said to do for the regular linguine noodles. I'm going off of somebody else's recipe. All gone. Layer that to the top. Because maybe it's supposed to make like a little bit of a casserole type thing. And I think I'll wait to, I probably actually should have used the cheese inside of that mix there just to make it even cheesier. But again, my trial is your error, or my error and trial are your learning techniques. Gonna add my pimento verde. A little hot to it. I think I'm going to go ahead and add my parm, some parm, and some cheese. And I think I might just mix this around. Literally, I mean, this is not hard to mess up. I can't imagine. But you'll see, I still have all that left that I'm going to go ahead and place into a freezer Ziploc bag and freeze. All right, you know what? I'm just going to mix all this around, and let's just see what happens. And I think I am going to go ahead, and since I don't have to pressure cook it, because pressure cooking it with regular noodles is what you would want to do, or on your stove, then that's when you would either just boil your own noodles and then add it to it. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, because there's nothing that really needs to be cooked. The chicken is cooked. It's all done. I think I'm just going to go ahead and warm it. And then add my cheese to the top so that it looks nice and it's got a nice crust. All right, so here we go. I'm probably making this more difficult than it needs to be. Goodness gracious, somebody is seriously thinking about me right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hit bake roast. I'm going to go ahead and keep it at 375 and do it for maybe like, I think I'm just going to do it just to warm it. So maybe 5 minutes to melt that cheese, to get all those herbs incorporated. And then at the end is when I'll add the rest of the cheese and bake it to a nice crisp. All right, so there you go. And you see that? That's what's great about this function. I don't have to take this, which most people would do, is take all that pasta and chicken and then put it into another casserole dish and then have to bake it. That's steps that you don't need to do. This just makes it so much easier. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like now that it's been semi-par baked. Again, the chicken is already done. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not going to need to add. How do this? All right, computer, help me out here. I don't need to add any more liquid to this. This is as creamy as I absolutely want it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. All right, now what I'm going to do is the full recipe calls for panko crumbs and butter and cheese and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing some parm on top, some cheddar cheese on top. I want to bake it like that on top. So, got that. Here's my parm. And a little bit more cheddar and Monterey Jack, just to give it a little bit more kick. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so damn good. All right, I'm just going to spread it around a little bit, and I'm just going to brown it so it's bubbly. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to set it on air fry. All right, so you see it now. Okay, going to set it on air fry. Or air crisp, I'm sorry. 390. Go ahead and set it for 5 minutes. I mean, actually, just go ahead and set it for 9. Start, and then I can always lift the lid and look. So that's what's awesome about this. So be back in a little bit. I'll let you know after I've set it for 9 minutes now what the actual time was that it took to make it crispy. Well, that took all of 5 minutes to brown. I'll show you. How pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and do a quick taste test. So I got the dishwasher going. All right, so I'm hoping that it is set up a little bit. Oh no, actually it's... If you want it more casserole-y, I would say bake it a little bit longer in your oven or in your pressure cooker or in your air fryer or what have you. And taste test. Oh, it's hot. Sorry. I don't want to burn myself. Oh my gosh. So glad I added that red pepper flake. Gave it a little kick. Oh my gosh. This is so flippin' good. And those palmini noodles, they are al dente. I mean, because I didn't pressure cook them, it didn't make them mushy. So that was a perfect way to do it. Oh my gosh. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to place this in Tupperware containers and freeze it so that I have it for lunches and dinners for when I'm low carbing and I make everybody else pasta. Holy cannoli. This shit is good. You can see the noodles. You see that? Okay, I don't know if you can see them. Okay. Well, it's the perfect consistency. It's not too liquidy. It's just creamy. This is freaking fantastic. Palmini. I'm so excited about all this. You have no idea. All right, enjoy. Talk to you later. I'm going to eat.